What's up, YouTube? Dark Saber here. Today I'm bringing you another opening video. Today we're going to be opening up none other than the Planeswalker deck Oko the Trickster. Alright, we're going to be sleeving it up in these Ultra Pro deck protector sleeves. They are blue in color. They're standard size because that's the size that goes on the Magic cards and Pokemon cards. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and open this card. Sorry if I cough a lot during this video. I do have walking pneumonia at this time, so I'm not feeling the best, but trying to move past it the best I can. So in this, you also get this cool deck box. It's not too shabby. It's got Oko the Trickster, or no, I'm sorry, Oko. Oh gosh, is this? This isn't the artwork for the Trickster. I believe it's his other form. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank for his name too. I can't remember now. Alright. Alright, so I believe the packs are inside. Before we get that, I'm gonna go ahead and, oh gosh, we don't want to bend this. Get out of there. Pop. Pop. Oh, get out of there. There it comes. Oh, there she is. Alright. No damage. Alright. And here she is. Well, he is. Oko the Trickster. Legendary Planeswalker Oko. He's 4 of any color plus a green and a blue. Has 4 on him, and then his +1 is put 2 1/1 counters on up to 1 target creature you control. 0 until the end of the turn. Oko the Trickster becomes a copy of target creature you control. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. And then his ultimate, the -7. Until the end of turn, each creature you control has base power and toughness of 10/10 and gains trample. That right there is pretty OP. So pretty much the idea for this deck, at least from my point of view, I haven't really seen any of the rest of the cards yet, would be to get enough creatures out on the field to use his ultimate to win for game. Yeah, it's gonna be my strategy as of right now. So before we get any further, I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve him up, simply because I don't want him getting damaged or anything, you know. Obviously, we're going with the Ultra Pro card sleeves here. They're very nice. So, I mean, who doesn't know of Ultra Pro, right? I mean, who doesn't know of their stuff? Ooh, my bad. Alright, set that off to the side. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open this box. And the box contains the rest of the deck along with 2 booster packs. Alright, so here's the deck and then the 2 booster packs, right? And you got this cool thing right here. It's like a, hey, before you play, you know, telling you about the deck, right? And then this reverse side tells you about Planeswalker and how they use their loyalties and whatnot. I'm excited to play this deck. Most people who play competitively don't use starter decks like this simply because A, majority of players who go to tournaments like to build their own decks, you know, and B, they're not really meant to hold up as far as when it comes to standard, you know, format and whatnot. Alright, so we have the Tempting Witch, Raging Redcap, Charmed Sleep, Festival Funeral, Night of the Keep, Fell of Pheasant, Witching Well, Ardenvale Paladin, Joisting Dummy, Blow Your House Down, kind of like a fairy tale. Alright, and then we get into the uncommons, and then the rare, or the uncommons, and then the rare, and then, you know, fingers crossed, get a mythic. Sage of the Falls, Savvy Hunter. Oh, cool. And then we have the adventure, one of the adventure cards, the Beanstalk Giant. Cool. So his adventure sorcery is search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your deck. Nice. And that's for 2 of any plus a green. So 3-drop total. And then his creature effect is Beanstalk Giant's power and toughness are equal to the number of lands you control. Ooh. That could be pretty good for this deck, actually. Wait, put that off the side. Alright. And then our rare is the Lovestruck Beast, Noble Beast. We're not going to use this because his adventure puts a 1/1 human creature on the field. Basically, everything in this deck we're going to use non-human creatures to get counters and whatnot. So, yeah. Then we got a cool forest. And then, not sure what this thing is. Alright. Alright, on to the next pack. Alright, so we have Flutterfox, Malevolent Noble, Barge In, Garenbrig Paladin, Signpost Scarecrow, Hingewalker, Curious Pair. It's a 2-drop, 1 of any in green, 1/3. It's a human peasant, so we won't be using that, obviously. So Tiny, Shining Armor, Witch's Cottage. That's pretty cool. So tap it, add a black. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more other swamps. When witch enters the battlefield untapped, you may put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Huh, that's neat. Well, we won't be running black, so it's all good. Oh, and then a vehicle. Enchanted Carriage. Nice. Joist. Clockwork Servant. Doom Foretold. And then a Plains. And a Night Token card. Cool. Actually, I'm going to go over these. These artifact creatures here in a minute. Alright, so we have the Hingewalker. He's a drop 3 for a 2/2 with an adamant. If at least 3 mana of the same color were spent to cast a spell, enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. That's not bad. So it's a drop 4 with 2/4 vigilance. Add 1 mana of any color for 2. Yeah. Adamant. It's a 3 for 2/3. Clockwork Servant enters the battlefield. If at least 3 mana cast the same color, you draw a card. That's alright. So, yeah, I probably won't use those. Alright, we're going to get into the main deck. Now with this, you know, there'll probably be a time I'll do a deck profile where I've updated it, like upgraded the deck. See the other side for a code. Alright. And then they got this thing right here explaining combat damage. Oh, cool. On an adventure. That's cool right there. We're going to keep that. Blocking, attacking. So basically, if you're like new to the game, which we're not, but so we have Wildborn Preserver. It's a 2-drop, 1 of any in green for a 2/2. Flash Reach. Whenever another non-human creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay X. When you do, put X 1/1 counters on this card. Nice. Return of the Whisperer. It's an instant. Choose 1. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control. Or non-human creatures you control get +3/+3 until the end of the turn. That'll come in handy. Here's one of the deck-specific cards. So it's Oko's Hospitality. Basically, creatures you control have base power and toughness of 3 until the end of the turn. This is your searcher for your planeswalker. This is your search card. So you got 2 of those. You got Fairy Vandal. It's a fairy rogue creature. It's a 1/2 for 2, 1 of any color and a blue. It's a flash flying. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Fairy Vandal. So not the first time, but anytime you draw any additional cards, not during your upkeep or anything, but every time after that, you'll get a +1. Mistford River Turtle. That's interesting. 4-drop, 3 of any in blue for a 1/5. Whenever it attacks another creature attacking non-human another target attacking non-human creature can't be blocked this turn. Oh, that'll be helpful. Alright, so Tome Raider. It's not Tomb. There's no B. It's Tome Raider. It's a 1/1 for 2 of any in blue. Flying. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Not bad. 1, 2, 3. That's Beanstalk Giant. So that is an alternate art. So, I wonder what that... Gosh, I don't know what the significance of that artwork is. This is definitely a different artwork. Kind of like that one better. The one we drew in a pack, sorry. So I already went over what that was. We might take this out, because this is a human creature. 1, 2, 3 of those? Why? Because the main point of this deck is the main focus of the deck is, putting counters on your non-humans, non-human base, and then you have 3 human warriors in here. I get it. You can get a +2/+2 for 2 mana, until the end of the turn. But still, I guess if you only use the adventure and you never use them as a creature, then that'd be, great. Alright, so Keeper of Fables. This is actually one of the better cards of the deck. So it's a 3 of any +2 Forest, and you get 4/5. Whenever one or more non-human creatures you control deal damage to a player, draw a card. Got 2 of those. Furry Vandal. Didn't I already go over it? Yeah, I did. Out of order there. Alright. Toonvale Treefolk. His adventure is put 2 1/1 counters on target creature. See, the benefit of this one, as opposed to that human, is this is permanent. You know, it's not. It's not until the end of the turn. So it's a 6-drop for a 6/5. Then you got 1, 2, 3 of the Marrowleaf Pixie. It's 2/2 for green and blue. Flying, and you can tap it to add green or blue mana to the mana pool. There's another one of the deck-specific cards, Oko's Accomplices. It's 2/3 for 2 of any and a blue, so 3-drop. It's just flying. That's all it's got. 3, 4 of those. Bamblefort Feint. It's a 2-drop, 1 of any color and a green. 2/2. And tap 8. Has a base power and toughness of 10/10 till the end of the turn. You only activate it if Oko Planeswalker's on the field. 3 of those. Oh, and then you have Thornwood Falls, enter the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, you gain a life. You tap it for a blue or green. Got 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Forest. We got Charm Sleep. 1 of any color plus 2 blue. Enchanted creature. When Charm Sleep enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. That's not bad. We got 3 of those. Frogify. So 2-drop. 1 of any color and a blue. Enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a blue frog creature with base power and toughness of 1/1. Wow. That can come in pretty handy if we have the Trickster out on the field and we use his ultimate. That's just disgusting. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to swap out this Beanstalk Giant for this Beanstalk Giant. Right? We're going to put this in the back, our adventure card, right? Alright, so with that being said, let's see if any of these others. 1/1 human. That's even more, but it's Scarecrow Knight. Human Knight. Deals 5 damage to target creature with flying. Create a food token. Alright, nope. So we're not going to use any of those. Yeah. So some of the cards I would swap out is these. I would take these out altogether. Garen Carver. There's no point whatsoever to have him in there at all. There is a mythic. I forget what the name is. Or it's not a mythic. It's a rare. But he is a green, and he's pretty nice. So as soon as I get that card, which will probably be today, I'm gonna do another video for you guys to show you how I've upgraded the deck take one last look at this shiny, beautiful card. I'm gonna have fun playing this. I really am, because I think people are gonna underestimate this deck as far as being competitive, because it's pretty much based around putting 1/1 counters on non-human creatures. Everything in here, with the exception of those 3 cards, is a non-human creature, and they're going to benefit off each other a lot. And if we can get this card onto the field and use his effect, that's just going to be devastating to the opponent. Alright, so that's going to wrap up the video. I will let you know that one of the cards that I am going to put into this deck is none other than this beautiful card right here. The Nyx Lotus. Legendary artifact. Nyx Lotus, enter the battlefield tap. You can tap it, choose a color. Add an amount of mana of that color equal to your devotion to that color. That is awesome. It is a super powerful card. You don't even have to pay extra mana to use its effect. You know, it's a 4-drop, and you know, put it on the field tap. So it'll come out, right? Untap it. Upkeep. You know, say you got 4 forests on the field, and you got 7 islands on the field. You tap it, choose blue, and you're getting 7 more. So you have a total of 14 blue now. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty nasty. That can go a long way. So yeah. Oh, correction, I'm sorry. Correction, my bad. I didn't read the card fully. So, your devotion to a color is the number of mana symbols of that color in the mana cost of permanents you control. So, for example, we're going to use, where do you go? Yeah, this guy, for example. So this says mana. This is the color of his mana. You know, green. So he has 2, right? So if I have 2 of these out on the field, right? And some more green creatures, you know, basically total of 6. I tap him and I'll get 6 more. I'll get 6 mana of that color. That's not bad. That's essentially, that can be essentially the same effect as having, you know, a mana effect. It based off of the mana that you have. So it's not based off of the mana. That was my bad. But it's still very good. So keep an eye out for the next upload. I do apologize, my voice going in and out, coughing a lot. Still trying to get over this cold, but let me know what you thought of the video. Obviously, I messed up on my Nyx Lotus, didn't read it all, but let me know what you thought of the video. If you got any tips you want to shoot my way as far as what you think I should upgrade this with, by all means, let me know. Let me know what you thought of the video. Constructive criticism, like I always say, is very welcome, and you know, I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you next time.